The sun rises. A cold wind moves over the desert. In the first light, a pyramid stands like a great stone mountain. Its shadow is long. That shadow feels like a secret. Who built it? How did they do it? These questions pull us in. They are as old as the stones themselves, yet they feel new each time we ask them. We stand at the edge of the desert, looking at a structure that has outlasted empires and challenged everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. The silence of the dawn is broken only by the whisper of the wind, carrying with it the echoes of forgotten voices and the weight of millennia. To understand ancient Egypt, you must first understand the Nile. Long ago, this land was a green ribbon of life, a fertile paradise carved through the vast, unforgiving desert. The river was everything. It was a god. It was a calendar. It was a highway. It was a source of all sustenance. Each year, the Nile would swell its banks, flooding the surrounding plains. This annual inundation was not a disaster. It was a blessing. When the waters receded, they left behind a thick layer of rich, black silt. This soil, called Kemet by the ancients, was so fertile it gave the land its very name, the Black Land. That predictable cycle shaped the Egyptian worldview. Their calendar was based on 3 seasons: Akhet, the inundation; Peret, the growing season; Shemu, the harvest. The river gave them a sense of order and cosmic balance. Farmers planted wheat and barley in the dark soil. How were the pyramids built? This is the question that echoes loudest across the Giza plateau. For centuries, the popular imagination pictured countless slaves whipped under the harsh Egyptian sun. This dramatic story, however, is a myth. The truth, as revealed by archaeology, is far more complex and more inspiring. We have uncovered the city of the pyramid builders, a vast settlement just south of the Giza monuments. Here, we found not chains of slaves, but the homes and lives of skilled Egyptian workers. The evidence is undeniable. We have excavated bakeries capable of producing thousands of loaves each day to feed the workforce. We have found the remains of fish, cattle, sheep, goats, indicating a protein-rich diet that would befit valued laborers, not disposable slaves. We have even unearthed a hospital with evidence of medical procedures, healed bone fractures, even evidence of brain surgery. These people were cared for. They were organized. They were part of a national project, a religious duty to their king and their gods. They were paid for their labor, often in the form of food, beer, and other provisions. The workers were organized into crews with names like the Drunkards of Menkaure or the Friends of Khufu. These names suggest a sense of camaraderie and pride in their work. Most were not permanent laborers, but farmers who came to Giza during the Nile's inundation season, when their fields were underwater and agricultural work was impossible. To step inside an ancient Egyptian tomb is to step into another world. The air is cool and still, a stark contrast to the blazing heat outside. Here, in the darkness, the true purpose of these great structures is revealed. The walls are not silent stone. They are alive with color and story. They are covered from floor to ceiling, intricate paintings, deeply carved hieroglyphs. These are not mere decorations. They are a powerful form of magic, a roadmap, a rulebook for the deceased's journey into the afterlife. Letters from the past, written to the gods, to eternity itself. The images on the walls depict a vibrant, idealized version of Egyptian life: farming, feasting, hunting. The deceased is shown forever young and healthy. These scenes were meant to magically provide for the soul in the next world. If bread was painted on the wall, the soul would never go hungry. If a boat was shown sailing on the Nile, the soul could travel freely. Priests played a crucial role in this process. Keepers of sacred knowledge, scribes writing spells, writing prayers that would guide the dead, pyramid texts, the Book of the Dead. While pyramids and tombs were built for eternity, the cities of the living were often more ephemeral. Built primarily of mud brick, many have vanished, either dissolving back into the earth or buried beneath modern towns and fields. Yet, the search for these lost cities is one of the most exciting frontiers in modern archaeology. Places that were once thriving centers of commerce, religion, power, now exist only as whispers in ancient texts or faint outlines visible from space. Finding them is like discovering a new chapter in the story of Egypt. One such city was Thebes, known to the ancients as Waset. For centuries, it was the royal and religious capital of the New Kingdom. Imagine its streets bustling with people from across the ancient world. Traders from Nubia, traders from Libya, traders from the Levant. Ebony, ivory, incense, cedar wood bundles. The wealth of an empire flowed through its gates. Karnak Temple rising, Luxor Temple at dusk on the east bank of the Nile, and the hidden royal tombs in the Valley of the Kings on the west bank. Another legendary city, long thought to be a myth, was Thonis Heracleion. The technological achievements of the ancient Egyptians are a constant source of wonder and debate. They accomplished monumental feats of engineering with what we often consider to be simple tools. Quarried moved, lifted stone blocks weighing hundreds of tons with a precision that would challenge modern builders. They aligned their temples and pyramids to celestial events with breathtaking accuracy. This was not magic. It was the result of deep practical knowledge, meticulous planning, generations of accumulated experience. Consider the obelisks, single massive pillars of granite, quarried in Aswan, transported hundreds of miles down the Nile, erected in front of temples. The unfinished obelisk, still lying in its quarry, gives us a glimpse into their methods. It weighs an estimated 1,200 tons. We know they used dolerite pounders to chip away at the granite, wooden wedges soaked in water to split the stone from the bedrock. But the exact logistics of moving and raising it remain a subject of intense scholarly debate. Egyptian physicians were renowned throughout the ancient world. The Edwin Smith Papyrus describes 48 cases of traumatic injury, examinations, diagnoses, treatments. While the tombs of pharaohs and the grand temples of the gods capture our attention, it is often the smallest objects that tell the most human stories. A simple clay bowl, still bearing the fingerprint of the potter who shaped it. A child's wooden toy, worn smooth by small, playful hands. A single, elegant hairpin made of bone. These humble items are portals to the past, connecting us directly to the lives of ordinary people who lived and died along the Nile. These small finds are immensely important. They ground our understanding of this ancient civilization, reminding us that it was not just a collection of kings and priests, but a society of families, workers, and children. It tells us about their diet and the effort it took to prepare food. The discovery of a board game, like Fascinate, complete with its playing pieces, reveals how people spent their leisure time. These objects bridge the gap of thousands of years, showing us that these ancient people laughed, played, worried, and loved, just as we do today. In the end, the story of ancient Egypt is a story of balance. The life-giving river, the all-consuming desert, the world of the living, the realm of the dead, human hands shaping stone, human dreams, shaping eternity. Every new discovery, every unearthed tomb, every deciphered text adds another verse to this epic poem. Each lingering mystery is an invitation. Dig deeper, look closer, ask better questions. The past is not a static thing. It is a dynamic conversation that we are privileged to be a part of. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a temple at dusk. The sky over Luxor is a brilliant canvas of red and orange. The great stone columns, carved with the stories of gods and kings, cast long shadows as the sun sinks behind the Theban hills. A breeze whispers through the ruins, the chant of a priest in a hidden sanctuary, the song of a worker heading home from the fields, the laughter of a child playing in the dust. The veil between then and now grows thin. This is the magic of Egypt. We continue to dig. We continue to use new technologies to read the old stories with fresh eyes. We scan mummies to learn about their lives and deaths without unwrapping them. We analyze the DNA in ancient bones to trace family lineages. We use satellite imagery to find cities hidden beneath the sand. The secrets of ancient Egypt are not all lost forever. Many are simply waiting. The right tool, the right question, the right person to come along and bring them into the light. Some will always remain silent, others are beginning to speak. What matters most is the connection we feel across the millennia.